I'm very pleased at how our team came out and started the game. I think it all started on the mound, certainly with Kurt McCarty and how he established both sides of the plate and really commanded his pitches, both to righties and lefties. South Alabama had 4 lefties in the lineup, and he did a really great job of being able to neutralize their lineup with that. Offensively, we had to put together some really good at-bats against their starter who had tremendous numbers. I think 117 innings pitched with 125 strikeouts. Certainly he has an out pitch, and our guys did a great job of extending those at-bats. Early on, we had a lot of really hard hit balls with nothing to show for it, so not a lot of strikeouts. I remember one particular at-bat, Jake Sandley, he ended up popping it up, but it was like a 6 or 7 pitch at-bat that he really extended it and made Hill work. So I think offensively we had a great plan that was in place. I think probably the play of the game, when you look back before the 11-run inning, was in the 5th inning, I think the top of the 5th, when the score was still 3-0 with 2 outs, and BA made an adjustment with Hunter Slater in left field by bringing him in. They had a 2-out hit, and Slater was able to throw the guy out at the plate for the 3rd out, which really kept the momentum with us. I think at that point, if you go in, it's 3-1. It gives them some life in their dugout. But as a result of that adjustment defensively and Hunter's ability to be able to throw a strike to Chucky and apply the tag, I thought certainly was the play of the game.
Questions for head coach or student athletes?
Kirk, you seem really efficient out there. Were you just trying to keep it in the zone as much as possible?
Definitely. I just wanted to throw strikes, let the defense work, and they did that. Tim made a great play, and then the play Coach Berry mentioned. And we played well all around. Just keeping the zone, be efficient, get quick outs, and we were able to do that.
Coach, you talked about that defensive adjustment. What exactly was he just
brought him in? It was a left-handed hitter, and he kind of flared it over there, and it made a one hop for Hunter easily to be fielded and to be able to throw a strike to the plate. So everything, honestly, everything today went our way. Every ball we hit seemed to go for us, and South Alabama, they're a very good ball club, and today is just a reflection of baseball. And that's sometimes how the game it goes, for one or the other. So, but I was very proud of the way that our guys competed as a whole from the first inning to the last.
Chucky, what kind of rhythm did you and Kirk have today?
We were in rhythm a lot today. He just pounded the zone. Like he told me after the game that we didn't get to a 3-ball count all day, and it speaks volumes to how he went out there and attacked. And when you can throw 3 pitches for a strike, his fastball, his cutter, and his curveball, all for strikes, you're going to be effective, and he showed it today.
Tim, did y'all take a feel a little bit angry not hosting?
I don't know if you can really. Yeah, it was frustrating when we didn't have our name called, but at the end of the day, it's just another game. You got to go out there and approach it just like that. Yeah, obviously we're upset, but maybe that was some frustration coming out. I don't really know. I just think we played a good game, but you kind of forget about all of that. And once you step between those lines, it's you're just playing a baseball game. No matter what magnitude it is, you're just out there trying to win a baseball game. That's we did a good job of that today.
Tim or Chucky, can you expand on that momentum you guys had during the 6th?
Chucky with the home run obviously got it going, and then Tracy then lays down a bunt, and they don't make a play, and I think Nick bunted there, and they threw the guy out at second, but things like that happen, I guess. But then we talk a lot about moving the line, getting the next guy in the batter's box, and not we don't need the 3-run home run or the 2-run home run. We just need everyone, whether it's taking a walk, getting a single, moving a run, or doing something to just keep the line moving and keep our offense flowing. And we really did that in the 6th.
Coach, talk about the approach early in the game, especially. Coach Calvi was talking about how you guys are normally aggressive at the plate, but weren't necessarily that way today, especially with nobody on base. You guys kind of were way more patient?
Yeah, I think so. I think, Hill, I don't think he had his best stuff today, in all honesty. And I think to our credit, we were able to be patient and make him find the plate and come over the plate. And, a lot of times you get yourself out as hitters. But today we were locked in with the approach and the plan that Kai and Volmuth had in place for our guys, and our guys carried it through. So, that's when you make a guy throw strikes and then you don't miss it and you barrel it up, then it's a bad feeling for the guy on the mound.
Coach, in your mind, where did it kind of go from that pitcher's duel mentality to where every single guy in the lineup just kept hitting and hitting and hitting? I mean, was it one play after that throw at the plate where things just kind of changed for you guys offensively?
No, I don't think so. I look at the whole game, and I felt like that we continued to apply pressure the whole game. It wasn't just early part of the game, and then we just kind of set on a 3-run lead. There was a couple innings where they put up zeros, but we had good at bats in those. We had runners on, which we made him throw out of the stretch, which we made his pitch count go up. I think there were some at bats where we took some bases loaded walks for a run. Timmy got hit, bases loaded, that scored a run. So all those things play in and really start kind of snowballing. And I think that's what you saw in that 11-run inning. But it was our guys being patient, not getting themselves out, that made all that work.
Keating, a 3-for-5 day, how much has it changed the lineup with him being so high here lately?
Well, it's certainly created a balance from top to bottom, and there's not any really quiet in that storm. When you're going through it, and not only is his bat hot, but he can really run, and so he can apply pressure on you that way as well. So certainly that 4, 5, and 6 guys are crucial to what we're trying to do.
Second game in a row, second game in a row, Hadley going into second base, it looks like he's dead. How is he getting around those tags?
Very athletic, and he is. I mean, he told me he had beat the throw, but his foot had come off the bag, but he was able to reach back. So we saw it the other day on a play that he slid in at second against Rice as well. So, good athletic young man.
Tim, good birthday for you so far.
Yeah, no kidding. It's pretty good. Besides for me being 23 years old, that's the only downer, I guess. But this was awesome. Couldn't have had a better day.
Kirk, talk about the importance of keeping your pitch count low on a hot day like this. I think 69 pitches through 6 innings. So.
That's always the goal, is keep the pitch count down and go as deep as the game as you can. It was definitely hot out there, so that was good to have 10, 11 pitch innings and get back in the dugout and sit for a little bit because we were scoring so many runs and we were having productive innings. But now I didn't have to throw too much, and we'll see what happens the rest of the tournament. I wake up feeling good tomorrow and keep going.
You know who you go with tomorrow pitching?
Not yet.
Scott, to that point though, he only throws 69 pitches. Does Kirk need to be ready to go tomorrow if you need to give him an inning?
Oh no, we won't use him tomorrow at all. Hopefully, we'll get him back out there later in the tournament. Till we get to that point. But that was such a key, as y'all mentioned, his pitch count being down, and we being able to have the 11-run inning to get some other guys in there to keep him where he was at that inning. So, and it was good to get some other guys in there as well and test them at this place and in this tournament.
All set? Everyone good?
And
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you.